Hello Rovers. Today I want to give you guys some tips on how to progress efficiently and fast. I've been playing this game non-stop since release, and honestly, I love it. This is one of the best gacha games I've ever played in my life. Now I want to go over that and saying that echoes are really important and that you should really focus on getting your basic main stats acquired for your team. Character skills, also known as forte, are important, and the one down the middle that requires boss materials is a huge power boost to your character, so make sure to upgrade them on characters you plan on using for a long time. Now of course these bosses only have 3 attempts per week, so make sure you only do the ones that are actually important and that will give you materials for the characters that you need. Now, I also want to mention that spending wave plates can make or break your early game. I just want to mention that forgeries aren't really that important in early game, and boss ascension materials are required as you need pretty much 2 basic starting teams for Tower of Adversity, and you need to get them to at least level 60s, and later on your main DPSs to level 70. So make sure to focus on that. And the simulation challenges, they're not quite important as of now, so only use them if you really need it. I also want to mention that echo hunting is quite important for your data bank, so make sure to max it out. Even if it's not gonna unlock your level 20 now, it's gonna make it an instant upgrade from 18 to 20 later on. Now there's a lot to collect, so make sure you do it over time, so by the time you get to Union level 40, you'll be ready. Echo merging is a bit of a waste in my opinion, as it's wasting your potential 4-star echoes that have good main stats, so just keep in mind. When we get past the level 40 Union wall, our echoes will start dropping at 80%. So yeah, I also want to mention the Pioneers podcast, also known as the Battle Pass. Now, if you don't want to spend money, it's not gonna hurt you, but in my experience, the Battle Pass has helped me progress way faster, and I'm able to keep up maxing out my characters more efficiently without wasting extra wave plates on unnecessary XP runs, and I can focus it more on ascension materials. Now the weapons are pretty good, comparing that they only cost $10 if you take into account the entire battle pass. Now the $20 battle pass also gives you a Gilded Ginkgo, which lets you rank up your weapons one extra time. The monthly battle pass is really worth your money, so if you want to spend some but you're not really committed to whaling, I would recommend getting it just to get a couple extra pulls per month. Now I think it adds up somewhere between 15 to 20 pulls, so it's still worth it. After like 4 months you're gonna have an entire pity. Also there's make sure to exchange your corals. You'll be able to get 6 of each pulls from standard, limited, and weapon banners, so don't forget to do that. Also with the point shop, you're able to get 3 free pulls from the simulation training store, and many more upgrade materials from doing the bosses. I already have a video of the difficult 3 bosses on my YouTube channel, and I'll be planning on doing level 70 bosses pretty soon, so keep in touch. I also want to mention chests. Chests give a lot of XP, and you should be able to collect a majority of them. If you get at least 80% of all the chests on the map, that's going to give you a huge Union XP lead over casual players, and it will allow you to progress your account more efficiently. Also, as I'm showing you here, I marked out a bunch of spots for ascension materials, also known as the flowers. They're pretty helpful. I would recommend you doing that on your own account too. Now, as I've played a lot, I haven't really spent a single gem on pulls. And I'd like to mention that as of today, I have gathered almost 20,000 gems with 30 limited pulls. So there's quite a lot to gather in this game, and you're able to save up for multiple characters just from the launch. I also want to mention this shop. It has weapon and skill material upgrades that you would otherwise have to spend wave plates, but this way you could get them for practically free. They cost absolutely nothing. Also in the Tiger Maw mine, after doing the exploration quest, you'll be able to unlock a new store. As I'm showing you right now on the map, it's pretty close to this teleport, and it's right here. It's called the Merchant Tiger Maw Ore Store. And you're able to get free 4-star craftable weapons and the blue level weapon and skill materials, 10 of each. Now these lamp lumens are pretty easy to gather. You mostly obtain them in the cave systems of Tiger Maw Mine. As I'm showing here, you can go to these 2 resonator beacons and explore those areas, and you could find a couple dozen rocks in there. Also around the Tiger Maw Mine itself, there's also some rocks. Just make a couple of laps and you should be able to get all of them.